was one word to describe the energies that are around you now and maybe linger on for the next few months, that word would be roses. Now, in a world full of BS, roses are hard to come by. How did you end up with these roses, Aries? Well, to help you understand what it is that I'm saying, Aries, I need for you to go with me on a mind trip. So you live in this house and you're kind of new to the neighborhood. You haven't been there that long, but one neighbor who lives next to you is completely disgusted by you, repulsed by you, doesn't like you at all, and definitely doesn't want you to live there. Now you've been a nice person, you've been doing the right thing, you never insulted this person, so you can't quite understand why this person doesn't like you. But you continue to live your life, do your thing. One day you come home, you notice that there's some feces in the yard, some stanky BS. And you go in the house, you don't bother to pick it up because it's in the grass, but you have a pretty good idea who it was that put it there. So the days go on and on and on and on, and you know that it's your neighbor who keeps throwing these feces in your yard. Every day, more feces, more feces. But then one day, that neighbor gets sick. And that neighbor ends up in the hospital and really didn't have any visitors except for you. You not only went to visit this person who threw feces in your yard every day, but you took this person a bouquet of roses. So as you walk in the room, this neighbor's face lights up and they're like, oh my God, thank you so much for visiting me, but I have to tell you, I was the one throwing feces in your yard for the past year. And you're just kind of like, I know. And the neighbor's like, you know? And you're like, yeah. How do you think I got these roses? You see, when you were throwing the feces in my yard, you were actually helping it to get fertilized. Fertilized to the point where there was no more BS or feces. Something beautiful grew out of it. These wonderful roses. And not only did you have wonderful roses, but you came out smelling like roses. Because as this person threw feces in your yard, you never snapped. You didn't have to go off. You didn't have to punch this person in the face. You simply let it be. And because of that, you came out smelling like roses. You got roses, and then you had a blessing to give to another person. All right, so Aries, like real, you don't have to worry about saying anything when people continuously throw BS your way. It's like, what they don't realize is that you're growing. They're helping you to grow. Some people feel like they insult you or they say things and they got you, hee hee ha ha. They walk away feeling like they did something so evil. But when them tables turn, baby, you best believe them tables turn. So Aries, we're going to go ahead and get into this reading. Thank you guys so much for all of your likes, subscribes, shares. I must let you guys know that this mind trip came from, I saw it on The Preachers, and Pastor Jamal Bryant was the one who told the story. Now, this is not his story as well, but it's just one of those, you know, good stories that help you to put things into perspective and understand that you don't always have to go out there and fight. You don't have to always go out there and check people. And even though you know people be throwing BS your way, you just kind of fall back and let it go, because at the end of the day, it's not really hurting you. You know, people may insult you, they may say little things and have little jabs here and there, but at the end of the day, it's not really hurting you. But it is growing you. It is elevating you. So bring it on. All right, so let's see, we got to just shuffle, split the deck. We got 10 of Swords. Let it go. You don't have to argue. You don't have to fight. Some of y'all could be ending this with a Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Now remember, this mind trip is all about being able to not say stuff, let stuff go, and letting it be done, right? So some of y'all could be dealing with a few people. I'm feeling multiple people, okay? As we are transcending through this time that it seems like it's just speeding up so fast, a lot of y'all are really having to cut ties, okay? These could be friendships. I'm saying friendships from long times. These could be friendships and, of course, romantic relationships. A lot of you guys, y'all in this twin flame journey, if you decided to still be on it, and y'all just like, you know what, my twin flame is just not happening right now. So we got the center of the reading, things being dead and done. And what's crossing it? Wow, an even bigger sword. So some of y'all really ended and put your foot down. Like, I'm definitely going to either be quiet and go silent, Okay, like in our mind trip, whole year BS getting thrown at you and you ain't saying nothing. You just like, okay, cool, wait till my roses grow. Wait till my roses grow. And some of y'all like, I ain't handed out these roses to the people who helped me, nope. But anyway, this is coldness. Some of y'all could have also gotten cut off. That's the other energy I'm getting. You know how this works. It goes both ways. Some of y'all got cut off by somebody who is very much in their power right now. Okay, or this could be you, okay, because this energy here is very militant, okay, very strong, very dominant, very, I don't take no BS, I don't take no mess. This is who that person is. This is the type of person that I go over to the neighbor house and, have a few words and let them know what's going on. Okay, but remember, we smelling like roses right now, so that's not the energy. But some of y'all had to cut stuff off because that's not the energy you want. Okay, so make sure you guys are keeping this in mind as you're moving forward, that people may try to pick at you and poke at you. Some of these people who have been gone, and I mean this through social media. Pay attention for when you posting stuff online, who liking, who not liking, all that kind of stuff speaks volumes. All right, now what's going on at the bottom of it? The King of Cups. So some of you guys could be definitely leaving a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces behind. This is at the deep root of the issue though. So it's something deeply rooted with this King of Cups, okay? Could have been some kind of competition for someone that you were in competition with, and now the competition is over. Okay, the competition, this is like two neighbors going at it, like in our mind trip. Okay, one has to play a certain role and the other one is the antagonist, the one doing all of the drama and the dirt. But the deep root of it, this is someone who's very sweet, kind, nurturing, and loving, and maybe even someone who you thought would be around forever. Okay, but let's keep going. Let's see what, wow, because maybe you thought they would be around forever. So for some of you all, this is definitely a relationship. Now this is Gemini energy right here. So now I'm getting two things. One of y'all are leaving something behind because you found someone else. Okay, and this is, I'm gonna just say this, I hate to say it, for all of my people out there wondering, like, how did your person end up in a relationship with somebody else? I'm gonna break this down real quick. Some of y'all might want to click off. But this is how I'm seeing it. I'm seeing some of y'all was in a relationship with one person, right? That person became cold, kind of getting a distance, and you don't really know why. Well, that's because they were setting up shop with somebody else, okay? But it wasn't solid yet, right? So now it's coming to the point where it's more solid, and it's kind of like somebody's getting slid out the picture. So either you could be the person, right? And you're with a mate who just slipped away from something else, or you could be on the opposite end. You're the one who got left and you're looking at the other person in a relationship like, how the hell did you end up in a relationship so fast? And this is how, you got to be careful in these relationships, watching and listening to these false promises, because people will totally hold you hostage while they go set up something else and then get secure in another relationship. Then they able to let you go. Now you just sitting there and looking around like, what happened? How come I'm alone and heartbroken and you're over there in a whole nother relationship seem to be doing so great and happy? Well, that's because they be sliding over. They be setting up shop. Got to get hip to that kind of stuff. People do that mess. Let's see what else is going on with this lover situation though. The Queen of Swords. So we got the King of Swords at the beginning and the Queen of Swords. I feel like somebody slid over, okay? So this is where it's set down, like it's over. But this person was able to get over you or to leave you because they were already setting up something else over here. They decided to get this new queen. Now remember, this works vice versa. So either you could have left someone and you was setting up shop somewhere else, and now you're at a point where you feel like it's secure enough between you guys to go ahead and slide on over, okay? But we definitely got a new queen on the throne. Somebody else has made someone else their queen, okay? Yeah, because we got this king here. So it's like, first this woman was with this king, right? Or the King of Swords, whichever one. And then found a new king. And now slid on over to this new relationship, leaving the other person looking and feeling like, well, what the hell? All right, so let's see what's crowning you though. What you think about all of this or anything. Page of Pentacles. You feel like you may have an idea though. Some of y'all got some tricks up your sleeve, but also some of y'all just like, you know what, forget it. I'm just going to focus on my coin. I'm going to focus on my life, okay? I may not be exactly where I want to be, but I'm on my way. So some of y'all got some really good ideas. when it comes to, I love this card for entrepreneurship. Anytime I see this card, I just immediately want to scream, go start your own business. But it's just a good idea, you know, to even just get your mind prepared, or your energy, your vibration prepared to start slipping over to doing your own thing. Okay, some of y'all have a really good idea that you're trying to bring it just out of your head. Like, if you can manifest it on paper, then you can manifest it, you know, in the physical. You can manifest it and turn it into actual money. Okay, so I'm encouraging you to go ahead, even if you take really small steps, go ahead and start implementing your ideas. Now, the other thing that I'm catching for some of you guys is you're going to have to put yourself out there. I know for some of you all, just like, no, I don't want to be embarrassed. I don't want people to talk about me. But you are going to have to put yourself out there. Yes, it's embarrassing. Yes, you know, the potential to fail in front of everybody and fall straight on your face, that potential is there. But the key is you cannot let that be the thing that stops you. Okay, I always tell people, imagine yourself at age 80 thinking about, are you gonna be thinking about who was talking about you? No, you're gonna be like, man, I should have did this and should have did that. Now let's see what's coming up in the near future. Oh, Queen of Pentacles. So some of y'all gonna take that leap, and it's gonna work out for you. You're gonna go from the Page, skip the Knight, to the Queen. So some of y'all are literally gonna skip leaps and bounds, and it may be due to the fact that I'm hearing like you know somebody that knows somebody. So if you know somebody that can hook you up, or know somebody who has the ins and outs with business and all of that, it seems like you can generally like move ahead. Skip a step, or you would have to, you know, the hard labor that the Knight has to do, going all the way out and then coming back in over some time. It's like you could skip that step because you may know somebody. Now, let me clarify this Queen of Wands too. This Queen of Pentacles, because this would be somebody that you're about to meet if you don't already know this person. For all of my fellas out there that feel like they got slid over, it's like my chick went and slid over and got somebody new. But little does she know that someone else is coming to me, or vice versa. He slipped on and went on with another chick, but little do he know, I got somebody else coming too. Let me clarify this real quick. What's coming up? What about this Queen of Pentacles? Two of Wands. So choices, decisions. This is also, like, when I see this card, it automatically speaks to my subconscious about being bound to two options. Okay, so some of you guys could be making a choice but still having to keep two options, if that makes sense. For example, this person was with you, but then they decided to let me go on and creep on in and get something else. And then when I become secure in that, then I'll let go of one of these options. I feel like some of y'all are gonna stay bound to two options. Some of y'all are going to keep your options open, and that means I'm gonna be with you. We gonna be in a relationship, and then when I ain't with you, I'm gonna go get her, and then these are gonna swap, and they gonna give each other. There's so many kings and queens, like literally y'all might as well be swingers at this point. Like, I'm sorry, because it's finna be, because it's like can't nobody let nobody go. You know what I'm saying? So it's just finna be a whole bunch of this going on, okay? When in actuality, this is how it started. It started with everybody, I'm just done. I ain't doing nothing with nobody. But then it's just like, well, I guess I just get in where I fit in. And that's what literally a bunch of people about to do. So it looks like you're going to be bound to two options. You're going to have two of them. And the crazy part about it is, when you committed to two people like that, it's like you're not really bound, but you make yourself bound. And this could also be in love with two people and can't even make a choice. So just kind of sitting in the middle. Now, what do you fear? A brand new beginning, walking away from either choice and starting over completely. Completely. But also this is that, like I said, with this idea, some of y'all gonna have to put yourself out there, and you're gonna have to do stuff you've never done before. You're gonna have to vocalize in a way that you've never vocalized before. You're going to have to stand in front of people, okay? You're going to have to introduce yourself. You're going to have to introduce your product. You're going to have to let your voice be heard and let people know why your product or your service or your business is the best and why everybody should come to you. And guess what? They're going to laugh at you. They're going to talk about you. They're going to point at you. But guess where they're going to do it? Behind your back. They're not going to do it in your face. I'm just giving you a fair warning. They're not going to do it in your face. Some people may be bold enough to write something on your page, hee hee ha ha, girl, what you think you're doing? Boy, stop. But they're not going to do that. No, they're going to get together in groups behind your back, and then they're going to roast you like a dog. They're going to roast you like a marshmallow, and then they're going to come laugh and smile in your face. Okay? Now, how do you look to other people though? Let's just see how you looking now. We got all this swinger energy and swapping energy going on. Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. So let's break this down to two ways that I'm feeling it. The first way is, of course, collaboration, work. Like I said, you might be meeting someone who's going to help you, who knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. That type of third party energy. I know somebody that knows somebody who can know somebody, so you could just skip that whole step and come on with me and we can do this thing together. Okay, that type of energy. You present your idea, you say something out loud, boom, people looking at you like, yo, I want to work with her, I want to be with him, I want to be a part of that project. These are all the people who believe in you, even people that you don't know. Okay, so that's looking really good. Now let's get to the other part. This, of course, is talking about that third party energy. We're talking about all this swapping going on. The King and Queen of Swords. Then here come the Queen of Pentacles. Now we got the King of Cups. All these third party situations, all of these swappings going on, okay? And that's how it looks. Like, you see this man, he'll be explaining, he's like, yeah, you know, because this person gets with that person, and then when that person leaves that person, this person comes on in, and that person be gone for 2 days, so then that person come creeping on in, and then that person say, I gotta stay out at work till, you know, I'm supposed to get off at 6, but I'm not gonna be home till about 9. That's because in between there, I'm gonna stop right here in the middle to that number 3, and then I'm gonna come back to the number 2, and then I'll be the number 1. You see what I'm saying? There's so much of that going on. I ain't saying it's right or wrong. I'm actually not feeling either way. I'm feeling like that it is what it is, you know? At some point, people are just gonna stop, because I'm not seeing feelings at all. There's only one Cups card here. This is the only person that got feelings. Everybody else is like, I'm just get in where I fit in, because as long as I'm getting like some good sex from somebody, I can focus on like making this money. Because a lot of Aries, y'all understand the power of sex and like the energy and how to transmute it in order to create roses, like our mind trip. Somebody can come at you with a bunch of BS. Oh, I got a girlfriend. Oh, I'm connected to somebody else, da, da, da. But you know how to use it to your advantage, okay? Not very many signs are skilled at that, especially water signs. Too sensitive. Too sensitive for that. Now, what do you hope for? King of Wands. Wow. Aries, y'all busy, huh? Damn. I mean, we got literally 3 kings on the board. Some of y'all just hopping from piece to piece. I'm gonna just tell you straight up. Some of y'all hopping from piece to piece, and all them fellas out there, some of y'all hopping from meow meow to meow meow. I mean, goodness, this party, it might be a swingers party, but this reading here is just so swingerish. Now, the question is, do you know? Because I feel like for a lot of y'all already know. Like, this is like some type of, I don't even want to say open relationship. I don't even want to use the word relationship at all. I mean, friendship, we could call it. But this is looking like everybody has just decided, you know what? I'm not even going to put my feelings into it, which is a very Aries thing to do. I'm going to just get what I came to get and do what I came to do, because I got other stuff to do too. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all real pimpish. Let's just say that. No hoe, but the pimp. I feel like a lot of y'all are the directors of these 4 and 5 party situations. I mean, we even went from third party to 4-5 party. It's like, it's too many people for me, because I'm a Cancer. So I'm too sensitive for all of this energy here. But y'all might be actually looking for y'all one. The one. Because out of all of these kings, he probably too sensitive for you. He probably too cold and abrasive for you, but this one here is just right. This is your energy right here. Or some of y'all could just really just be looking to just delve into your own element. Passionate, strong, great communicator, spontaneous, in and out, do what they do, walk it like they talk it. Let's see what the final outcome of the month is going to be. So we got 2 choices that you're bound to. You got a new person coming in, it seems like. You might be inviting someone else to this party. And the Strength card. Don't she look like she, never mind. But yeah, strength, confidence, it's like really ain't nothing about to bring y'all down. In our mind, sure, we talk about people throwing BS all month long, even lingering on into the next few months. You might catch things here and there, but at the end of the day, it's just like ain't nothing finna shake or move what you got going on, because some of y'all so eyes on the prize that feelings can't even come in right now. Okay, y'all are definitely putting them feelings on the back burner this month, and if you're not already in that energy, you're gonna have to be, because it seems as though with what's coming in as far as all of these different people and all of this different stuff, it's like if you the only one who feel like you ain't got nobody, then you can be sure that somebody else probably gonna come in and wipe all of that out. And I hate to say that, because like I told you, I'm a water sign, so I'm very sensitive to energies and vibrations, and I can't deal with too many men being all up on me, okay? Being in my back, I can deal one man at a time. But the way this is set up is that even if you were that type of person before, it's like even with dating, even if it's not sex, it's like dating and meeting new people and getting out there and just having this brand new perspective on, I don't have to be committed. We don't have to be committed, because some of y'all is, if I'm not committed to you, I'm not dealing with you, I'm not hanging out with you, I'm not entertaining you. If you already got another person, I'm not dealing with you, okay? But some of y'all finna get out of that. Like, I can't because I don't have time, and what's up with my money? What's up with my future? What's up with, you know, what's gonna be happening when I'm 80, how I'm gonna be feeling then, looking at myself and what time I wasted and who I cared and thought, blah, blah, blah. So that's another one for you people out there who trying to do this business thing, who trying to put your product out there and you're a little nervous and you're a little afraid. You might want to go ahead and do that. You want to put yourself out there, because like I said, right now you're looking like a great collaborator, someone that other people want to work with. And then of course we got this Queen of Pentacles here in a near future position, which is somebody who could possibly like fund you, somebody who could like or this could just be your energy of where you're moving into financially once you go ahead and take this leap. But this is showing you have every reason to be confident, even if people talk mess. Even if people don't like it, even if people don't agree, understand that a lot of those opinions are going to come from people that you already know, okay? And once you get that through your thick, greasy head, then you'll be all right. You feel what I'm saying? And that's probably will be the most hurtful part. But at the end of the day, what you're seeing here is that you get the green light, okay? You got the green light 3 times. So go ahead and pursue it. Now, as far as these relationships go, oh goodness, let's look at the bottom of the deck, see what's going on. Ooh, 4 of Swords. So at some point, you're going to have to fall back. Yeah, because even though I can read and I meet a lot of people and blah, 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 at some point, you got to fall back. So this could be falling back from this King of Swords that we started with. This is recovery mode. This is being quiet. I'm not talking to you. We ain't communicating right now. You know, I'm kind of just I'm resting. Okay, a lot of y'all just need some rest. A lot of y'all need rest from a lot of this situation. Now, some of y'all, this could already have been what you've been through. And now you're coming to the point where it's finally quiet. Where you just went through all of this whole mix of all these people and all this swapping and all this trading. And you and me and then him and them and them and them and her and y'all. And now it's like, Jesus Christ, let me just fall way back from all of y'all. And that, I don't blame you, because this is a lot. Even for me just talking, saying it, I'm not even in this situation and I'm feeling like I'm tired. I want to go rest. Like some of y'all just need a rest. And you know why? Because sometimes when you doing, you don't even notice. But then as soon as you sit down and you be quiet for a second, then it all start catching up with you. And that's why a lot of people move so fast. Because the second you sit down, oh, here come all of those thoughts. Here come all of the stuff that's been going on. All these people, all this in and out, all this swapping. And you got to sit there and feel that energy. Some people don't want to. But right now you're being called to rest. Why? Because you need some balance. You need some balance. You need things to, you need some more like self-control, forgiveness too. This is not forgiveness of other people. We talking about forgiveness of self right now, okay? Because a lot of y'all had yourself in some situations that were not the greatest. Let's just be real, okay? Especially all this energy here. And you got to forgive yourself because you didn't know it was going to turn into all of that. But it's just like, you know what, hey. And some people are going to be feeling left out in the cold. Some people are going to feel like you left them behind. And remember, we started that earlier. People who you thought were going to be in your life forever. It's like now, it's like, no, the door is locked. And then you have to stand on that. The 2 of Swords. You don't move, you don't shake, you don't bend. You just stand on what you say. You're unshakable. You're unmovable. You don't go backwards. And right now with these people, you're not moving forward either. It's just kind of like you're going to stand on that rock with your foot on it because you put your foot down. And it's like, I'm not having all this crazy mess no more. I'm done with all of that. I'm falling back. If I got to leave you out in the cold, leave you out in the cold. Cool, because I got other stuff to do. Some of y'all got promotions. And you know, you got to get your mind right to go into that type of atmosphere. So to energetically cut all of this off will be very beneficial to you, because this is like relationship stuff. Then you got the money and the future and the empire stuff. It's like right now you're being called to focus on the empire stuff. Okay, so energetically you can cut this off even just for a little while, so you could focus on building. Then that's totally recommended. Okay, so Aries, that is what I get for you. Thank you guys so much for all your likes, subscribes, and shares. Follow me on Instagram at WaterStarVibes, and I will see you guys for the next video.